Welcome, Mike Martinez here, and this is going to be a very important message. If you are a homeowner and you have placed a home insurance claim within the last 12 months, and you did that without the aid or without the service of a public adjuster, you did it on your own. You had an insurance issue. You called up your insurance company. What do? They send their adjuster over. The adjuster assesses the damage. Goes back to the office, prints out a nice inventory report, and sends you a letter within 3 to 4 weeks that says, here's what we're going to cover for you. All that is well and good. Here is the problem. The problem is that the adjuster that was sent by the insurance company is paid by who? Yeah, you guessed it, by the insurance company. Now, the issue with that is, obviously, if I am paying your service fee, you have your best interest is to serve my needs, not your needs being the homeowner. So the opposite happens when you use a public adjuster. A public adjuster is an advocate for the homeowner or the business owner, and is looking for the best interest of that party. So that's why it's important that you have a public adjuster working on your behalf. One of two things will happen most of the time, okay? And most of the times, I'm going to say 80 to 90, maybe even 95% of the times, you will either get denied the claim, or you will get the bare minimum that you can recover for the claim. And bare minimum could be 15, 20, 25% of what you should be recovering. 25% on a dollar, right? Do you want that? Obviously nobody wants that. So here's what I'm going to tell you. What you and a lot of people may not know is that you have up to 12 months from the time you place a claim and you recover the damages or settle that claim. You have up to 12 months to get that reviewed, to see if things were done fairly, so that you can recover the most that you can. You want to recover the most that you can, and it's to your advantage, right, to be able to see that. So I encourage you to go out there and pick up the phone and call me up if you are a homeowner that has gone through this, has gone through a claim over the last 12 months, and you just want to call me up and say, hey Mike, I'd like for you to check out this claim and see if I was treated fairly. That's it. And I will do that process for you, and it's absolutely free. Now let me give you a couple of examples. I'm in the New Jersey area. I'm a public adjuster licensed in New Jersey and Pennsylvania. We have the Jacoby family from Deptford, New Jersey, who had a claim for wind damage, and these are all documented. These are all documented claims that we have on file, so you can request to see, what we have as far as documentation for this. But the Jacoby family from Deptford, New Jersey, had a wind issue, and they called their insurance company, and after the deductible and after the everything was tallied up, they got a check for $610. Woo! I don't know what $610 does, and I don't have the specifics as to what damage they incurred, but $610 seems a little light there, right? Anyway, we went over, we looked at their claim, we looked at the repairs that were needed, we looked at everything that has to be brought back to pre-damage condition, because that's the way the policies are written. You need to bring the property back to pre-damage conditions. After that was done, we were able to recover for them, same case that they got $610 for. We got them an additional $6,075. What that amounts to is 897% increase from what they got, according to what the insurance company thought was fair for them to get to recover on that settlement. Okay? Big difference, right? Huge difference. Let me give you another example. Again, a Jersey family, the Lacey family from Sicklerville, New Jersey. And this was for some damage that was caused because of Superstorm Sandy. Now, we all know how devastating Superstorm Sandy was. After they went through their insurance company and had their adjuster look at the damage and tally up what they were able to recover, they got a whopping check for $334. I know, 334. We took over the case. We looked over, we went through it, and we found that actually they needed to get paid just a bit more. So once everything was said and done, they recovered an additional $6,356. That's 1,806% more than what they got when they took the insurance company on their own, right? Yeah, I believe them. They're my good neighbors, and they got my best interest in mind. But sometimes that's not so, right? Obviously. One more quick example, okay? The Williams family from Vineland, New Jersey. They had a wind and rain claim, wind and rain, and the insurance company said, "You are denied. You don't get anything for this one." And you know what? Let me just interrupt this example at this point, because here's what I want you to know. A lot of times, when you are out there calling your friendly insurance company, they are going to steer the conversation to get you to say things that may derail your claim. And this is something that is common. This is not something that I'm making up. If you've ever had these type of issues, if you ever contacted your insurance company and had them send you a denial letter within a week, then you know what I'm talking about. But this is common practice, guys. This happens a lot, and it happens because you do not know how to interpret or how to present the case properly. That's why we say, if you have to go and contact your insurance company, don't. Contact us first. Let me do the talking for you. Let me get on the phone with them, because I know how to address this so that you don't get denied. I know how to address this so that the facts are presented the right way. If the facts are presented the right way, there's a contract there. It's called your policy. Your policy is a contract that says they have to fulfill certain requirements that abide by the contract. But if you do not know how to present that properly, you may say something that can work against you, right? They do some verbal aikido where they use your energy against you. It happens a lot. So anyway, here's the bottom line. Williams family went to their insurance company. New Jersey Underwriting went to their insurance company and said, "We got this wind and rain damage." Boom, denied. Kind of sad, right? You pay your insurance every year, year after year, and then all of a sudden you put one claim out there and they try to do that verbal aikido on you. And boom, you're denied. Well, here's the bottom line. They were lucky enough and smart enough to come to us and say, "Hey, we got, we went forward with this insurance claim and we were denied by our insurance company. Can you see if maybe there's something there that we can recover?" Well, we did. And guess what, guys? $32,325 is what they recovered after they were denied by their company, and after they approached us, and after we did our assessment and brought it back to them and presented it the proper way. That is the power of having a public adjuster working on your behalf. Now, I want to remind you that there's no fees for our services until and if and until we recover anything for you. So we go out there, we provide a valuable service, and we make sure that your policy covers what it is that your damage is, and then we present it the proper way, detailed with the proper repairs that have to be done, with the materials that have to be replaced, with everything that has to be done. And then they don't have a leg to stand on. They have to abide by their contract. Okay? But here's the issue. When you are not represented by a public adjuster, the burden of proof is on you. So that means, yes, they will, in some cases like this one where they deny you, they can deny you and make it seem like they're 100% justified in doing that. But the fact of the matter is, the burden of proof lies on you. It is your burden of proof. You have to say, here's the damage, here's what needs to be done, here's the the materials that need to be replaced. Those details are your burden of proof. Okay? And if you do not know that, if you do not know how to express that, if you do not know how to put that in the right format, then you will be denied. You will not get what you want. Simple. Very simple. I mean, it's the same as, if you got into a car accident, you would get a lawyer. It would behoove you to get a lawyer. Maybe the insurance company, if you call them up, they would say, "Yeah, I don't need a lawyer. We'll take care of you. We're good like that. Haven't you seen our commercials?" Yeah. Well, the best and the smart thing for you to do if you get into a car accident is to call a lawyer, right? Because a lawyer is doing what? He's fighting on your behalf. You call a lawyer from the other company, or the other company lawyer calls you and says, "Hey, we got you. I'm gonna send you the papers over. Just sign them. We're good. We're gonna take care of you." It is not to your best interest to do that without representation. That's what we do. Public adjusters are advocates for the home or business owners when they suffer a loss, and we know how to work with the insurance companies and negotiate on your behalf for the best interest of you. That's what we do. So my name is Mike Martinez. I encourage you, if you're in the New Jersey, Pennsylvania area, and you have submitted a claim within the last 12 months, get on the phone with me and say, "Mike, I'd like for you to review this." If you did not have a public adjuster look at your information and work on your behalf, I encourage you to let me take a look. There's no charge for that. But you will see a lot of times, and I'm talking about 95% of the times, we come back and we get you more than what you've gotten. Okay? Because it's our job to do that, and we do it well. Okay, my name is Mike Martinez. That's my number there. You got my website address on the page there, on the screen there. You have nothing to lose and everything to gain. Okay, so give me a call when you're ready. Hopefully you don't have to, but if you do, give me a call or keep me in mind for when something does happen. I'm there on your side to represent you as aggressively as possible. All right, Mike Martinez, speak to you soon.
Thank you for watching our video. Please take a moment to share with your friends and network. See you next time.